Hey guys, it's Marco Gaming 64, and today we're going to be covering Marth's best custom moves in Super Smash Bros. 4 for the Wii U. But before we get into this, I just want to say, leave down in the comments what characters you guys want to see in more best custom moves of videos. We're going to be covering every single character in the game's best custom moves, but if you leave your favorite character down in the comments, I'll be sure to get them out before the ones that weren't posted in the comments. So, starting this right out with Marth, we're going to be giving him the Storm Thrust. This will give him a Wind Box for his neutral B, which in my opinion, wind boxes are really good in this game. So I'm really happy that Marth actually gets a wind box. This will remove the shield's damage that the other one actually offered, which is kind of bad, but I think the threat of this alone could potentially scare your opponents and not wanting to shield. I think having a wind, if I could show off here, wind boxes can be used in a lot of situations, potentially gimp your opponent like that, as you guys saw there. Even though Lil Mac should never try and recover on stage, there's just a ton of utility that wind boxes could actually do. And I think this is one of the lots of things that wind boxes can do. I think wind boxes are definitely the future for this game. So we're going to be giving him that. Next, we're going to be giving him the heavy blade for his side B. This will make it so his side B will not be able to combo as easily as the other one, which some of you may say is not as good, but I kind of like this as just being able to potentially turn around and get a good chunk of damage in. As you guys see here, it's doing 5 damage each time, and if you could potentially hit him with one of the later hits, it does a ton more damage. So I'm a huge fan of this as a side B for Marth. Even though it's a lot slower, I still think having that little damage I could do, you may be able to not combo as easily, which sucks. I still think this is a really good custom move for Marth, as just being able to get some good chip damage in. Next, we're going to be giving him the same uppy. This one will basically give him a good chunk of vertical distance and a little bit of horizontal distance, as you guys see there. I think this is fine as an uppy for Marth. I don't see why you would want to change this. It's good out of shield. Does a good chunk of damage if you would manage to get out of shield. As you guys see, the big hitbox is at the very beginning of it. I don't know how much different it is from melee, but I think this one isn't really too useful. You don't really need a more horizontal difference like the other ones may give you. I think this is good for potentially upping to a platform or something like that, so you don't get punished if you try to use this out of shield. I think this one has a ton of utility. I'm not really too big of a fan of its other ones. I'm just a little bit more old school, I guess. I don't really think the other ones give him too much, so I don't know, this may be a little bit of bias, but I think this one's the best for Marth. And then finally, we're going to be giving him the same counter, because the other two just give him less damage and they're easier to use, and I'm not too big of counters like that. I like the damage this one can offer compared to the other one, so we're going to be keeping that the same for him. I believe this one will give you a set distance, or I think I have that wrong, but this is just a really powerful counter compared to his custom moves, so that's what we're going to be giving him Marth. I'm sorry if this isn't what you guys expected, but I think the heavy blade is definitely a good custom move. The Storm Thrust can be debatable, but I love wind boxes in this game. I think his normal uppy is fine. It gives him a good chunk of horizontal distance, and I don't know, I don't see why you would want to change it. So that's going to be the video. Once again, leave down in the comments what you guys think I should have given him instead. This is of course opinion based, but I definitely think this was Marth's best custom moveset. Marth isn't really too good in this game, so there's really not too much that we could do about that, unfortunately. There's some buffs that maybe Sakurai will give him one day, but for now he's sitting pretty low on the tier list, so that's going to be the video. Once again, let me know what you guys think, what characters you guys want to see, and that's pretty much going to be it, so I'll see you guys later.